Hey guys, this is a pick a card reading on how they felt the last time they saw you or the last time you guys met up. I'm going to be using the Gods and Titans Oracle deck so that you guys can choose 3 cards from it. I'm going to shuffle it. So let's go. Let me say that again. Sorry guys, it's really early in England right now. I'm going to shuffle the Gods and Titans Oracle deck. 3 cards will fly out and you can choose between them 3. Yeah, that's better. Pile number 1 is Garuda Travel. Sorry guys, I have a ring light on. Oh my gosh, I think I'm losing my voice. I'll try to speak as clear as I can, guys. Osiris Renewal reversed is the second pile. No, I need one. I'm going to take the one that fit. No, I'm actually not going to do that. I just want one foot. No, that's like 3 different cards. I want one. Okay. And low-key play in reverse. So pile number 1, it has Garuda. Pile number 2 is Osiris. Pile number 3 is Loki. Okay, I'm going to go to pile number 1 now. I'm going to use the Mystic Mondays Tarot and the Oracle of Shadows and Light for clarification. So guys, the last time, what this person felt the last time they saw you is, I feel like you guys were going to either a lot of places, so if it wasn't actual places, you guys were walking around a lot, or you just brought them somewhere that they wasn't really used to. So it's interesting. They feel like they had a bit of an adventure. If you guys were pretty stagnant and at home, whatever you were showing them on the TV was very interesting. It might have been very, what's the word? I don't know if there's like mythical creatures. I don't know. You guys were either watching something that was very different and a bit off key, not in a bad way, but just different. Or you guys were physically out walking around doing different things. they they just find it interesting. Whatever you guys were doing, it was very interesting. And this person, I feel like they had a very good time, because either there was a lot to do, physically speaking anyway, or um, whatever you guys were watching was very interesting. So for some people, they might have also felt that you might have been like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's go here. And they were just like, oh, okay, all right then, this is very interesting. So the card could also reflect you of having Garuda's energy. Some of you just had a very upbeat energy, and it kind of rubbed off on them. They was either really amazed by it, or they started to embody that energy. For a small percentage of you, some of you are actually doing activities where, you're playing with gravity. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know if there's some of you guys out there that skydive. I don't know if there's some of you guys out there that was doing bungee jumping, anything that kind of, allows the human body to fall as well as a thrill. I don't know, you guys might have been involved in some sort of activity like that. But this is for like a huge amount of people, so take whatever resonates. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Oh, I forgot one. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. And the Four of Pentacles reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, on the last time you met, you was a lot for this person. They couldn't really, they didn't know you had this much energy and this much enthusiasm. So they were just like, oh, okay, how do I reciprocate this type of energy? Because the person you're talking to may not have been like that. They might not have the same type of energy as you, because so if it's not physical energy, it might even just be interest. So as I said, if some of you guys were just chilling at home watching a certain type of TV program that maybe had a lot of information, or that was just very, I'm going to have to give in it, Garuda, the card's giving me a lot of Harry Potter vibes. Or I don't really watch a lot of movies like this, but there's literally like, he's flying on some type of bird. I don't know what that bird is. I don't know what that is, but I guess it has to do with mythology. But I don't know if you guys are just... It was either a movie that was very interesting, had a lot of information, or it just had a lot of mythology. And this person's just like, I don't know anything about this. I don't. So if you guys are watching something like that, they were just kind of like, I can't say any information about this to keep you interested because you're interested in things that are kind of out there, or and if it's physical, you guys just like to go out and walk and do different things, and this person's just like, I don't do that. So even though they may have watched that TV show or movie with you, or they went to different places with you, they actually don't know, they're not used to it, or they don't know anything about the show or movie that you watched, basically. So anyway, they find that very interesting about you. They think that you're very cultured. They feel that you have a lot of knowledge in different things, and they're just like, I just don't. Um, so they really appreciate the aspects about you, but at the same time, they're not like that. So they're just like, I hope pal number one, doesn't decide that they want to stop talking to me because I don't know what's going on here. Some of them are acting like, so for some of you, they're acting like they can keep up with, what you're into, but they can't. And then some of you, they're flat out like, I'm not into this, but I'll do it because I have interest in you. Um, some of them feel like, I don't know how long I can keep this up for. This really isn't me. If part number one expects me to kind of, keep watching these type of things or keep physically doing these type of things, then I don't really know how long this connection is gonna last, because that's not really my cup of tea. Um, yeah, that for some of you though, it was very interesting whatever you was doing, because it's allowed them to not focus on work so much or anything to do with work or business. They they didn't they It's kind of moved their mind away from it. So you very much distract them in a good way, in an entertaining way. So I mean that's good, but at the same time they can't really keep up. Some of them, okay, cool. Some of them are feeling quite insecure because you have so much knowledge about different things and you like doing different things. They feel like they can't. It's going to be hard to kind of just, for those that like to actually physically go out and do stuff, this person's feeling like it's hard to actually get you in the house and just chill for like one day where we can just watch TV, like they or the day where we could just like chill in the bath, the shower, like something, a bit old school. They're just like, you don't really like to do that, and they might like to do that. And Ten of Pentacles is reversed because they're thinking, that's something I need in a connection, and you can't really provide that for me because every 5 minutes you want to go outside, or every time you want to watch something that I'm not really interested in. So I don't know if I'm trying part number one, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Like, this is the vibe. Also, for some of you, it's not even about that. If you guys are people that just like watching interesting things, and you can go inside, stay inside and go outside and whatever. By the way, there's I don't want you guys to feel like it's bad that you guys go outside and see different cultures and you like staying outside. No, that is good. That is very, you know what I mean? I'm just explaining this person's insecurities. Like, everyone's fine the way they are as long as they're not harming anyone or themselves. This is your personality. It is what it is. But obviously it's made the person you're talking to feel the way. But I'm just explaining their point of view. And yeah, for those of you that you don't necessarily always go outside and you're inside, and I'm talking about people that always just watch interesting things on the TV that their partner can't really relate to, is kind of like, yeah, they feel that you'll probably end up breaking up with them because you don't have common interests. Yeah, they feel like you might find someone who likes the same stuff you like to watch or has the same interests that you have. Some of you, it's not even just watching TV and going out. There's something you do that's just a bit outside the box. and this person's like, it could even be a hobby or an activity, and your person of interest is just like, I don't do this, I don't know about this, I don't even have interest in it, so I don't even know how this is going to work, I don't even know how to break it to you that I don't like this. It's fine that you like it, but I don't like it. And is it going to be a problem that I don't like it? You know, this is what's going on in their head. um Let me see. Let me get additional information. Oh, for some of you, your person felt like whatever you was doing the last time they met you, whatever the two of you guys was doing, they feel like it wasn't something that can build the connection. It was basically, it was unconstructive. So you know, it could have been you guys physically going out, or any of the free stuff I just said. You guys could have been doing that, but then this person kind of feels like, what does that do for our relationship though? How does it make our relationship grow? We haven't see, because I'm not really seeing any swords in the reading. It's kind of letting me know that maybe there wasn't really a deep conversation that was had. So this person's kind of like, when are we actually going to talk about building our connection and taking it to another level potentially? When are we going to talk about feelings? Because I don't see any cups neither. Do you know what I mean? So there's no swords, there's no cups in the reading. It's literally telling me that this person feels like we wasn't really speaking about any feelings, really. We wasn't really, um, just speaking about things in general, that could actually improve our connection. We were just doing things or watching things, that are just interesting. And this person's just like, how does that benefit our connection? But I don't think they're too chicken to tell you, because there's no swords in the reading. How does part number one's personal interest, how did they feel the last time they saw them? Whoa. You have be yourself in reverse. Yeah, that's so weird, because I just said that, I literally just said that they're not going to be honest about how they feel. So they're pretty much just going along with whatever you've decided that you guys want to do together. But they low-key don't really want to do that. But they don't want to break the connection up, so they're just doing it. But the thing is, yeah, um, she's really annoyed. And this person is low-key getting a bit annoyed, but they're not physically showing it yet. But to be honest, that's not really you guys' fault. Your person of interest should really open their mouth and tell you they don't really have any interest in whatever it is that you guys are currently doing. So they have a fault in this as well. So maybe you guys should, talk about that, because I don't really. And I know it's kind of, it's not really fair on you, part number one, as well, because you could literally say to them, so do you actually have interest in anything we're actually doing? And they could literally lie to you and say, yeah. So it's the catch-22 at this point. But I'm just here to say the facts. And the facts is, they're not really being honest with you about, their interest in what you guys are currently doing or what you last did. Out trick-or-treating, we're here. Yeah, like, and it's interesting because in this card, it's like, is like there's three people in the card, right? Whatever, cool. But the whole point is, let's say you're the person that's like, I like trick or treating. Let's go trick or treating. This is a perfect example. I'm happy this card came out, and you're just like, yeah. You literally actually get dressed up in either the pumpkin or the skeleton, because you're taking this seriously, because that's what Halloween's about, right? You really dress like, you know, someone like a traditional Halloween person, but your person will actually come, you know, they'll make a half effort, like they're the lady in this picture. Like, I don't know why she's not wearing a skeleton, or it's like she didn't really want to be there. You can see in her face, she's just like, why am I here? Oh yeah, because I don't want to break up the connection, so I kind of have to do it. Like, the skeleton and the pumpkin are really happy to be enjoying the event, but then the person in the middle, she's just like, ugh. You can just see in her face, she's just over it. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's literally the vibe your person has when it comes to doing certain things or seeing certain things. They're just like, I'm not interested in this. So yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Sometimes you guys, if the not even sometimes, like last time you guys might have went to an event, and you was happy to go, and they were just like, oh yeah, I'll come. And I don't know if their face was just annoyed or just like not that enthusiastic. Well, the truth is, because they're just not, they didn't want to go there in the first place. Pile number one. Sorry to break it to you. That's for some of you. One more message. They also feel like the connection is changing now, because I can see number five. Five is usually about change. So where before you guys had common interests, now they're starting to see more of your interests as the days, years, or months, weeks have been going on, and they're starting to realize, okay, you have completely different interests, and now that you feel comfortable around them, you want to show them these different interests, and they're just kind of like, okay, I mean, that's nice, but again, it's their own fault, because they can't even say that they're not interested in that to you. Oh my god, their energy is very, it's like, I don't want to be rude, but for them it's just like a bit of a burden. Not that you're a burden, but whatever you like, whatever your interest is a burden, because they're not into it. Right. No, that's too many cards. I want one more. Okay, she really wanted to come out. Snow Angel, the signs are with you already, reverse. So I know this is kind of rude, but for this person, they just kind of feel like when it says the signs are with you already and is in reverse, it's literally like, I already know that, they already know that certain, as I said, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's because the cards are kind of, they're relating to each other. It's literally like, I can see that we have some things that, you know, we're not really, we don't have the same interest in, and they won't accept it. They might have this idea that you guys have to like the same things and you have to do the same things, because people in relationships or people that are dating have to do that. They have to be seen as an item, so they have to be everywhere with each other, and you don't actually have to do that. You don't have to do that. You guys can be in a connection and like different things. But as I said, it's not really fair on you, pile number one, because if they just explain this to you, then you know that when you guys are together, you can do things that they're interested in, and then you guys are fine. But they're not telling you this, so it's making you guys seem like the bad guy, and it's not even that. Yeah, so they know that there's different interests, and they won't accept it. That's why Snow Angel's reversed. The theory of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view over indulgence is reversed. So literally, yeah, they can't indulge in what you like and want to do, because they don't like it or is boring to them. Um, and they're trying to force themselves to be into it, and they're just not. They're just not. So I'm sorry if that sounded so repetitive, guys, but that literally was the message. Yeah, that was your reading pile number one. If you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, look in the description box below for details. But now I'm gonna go to pile number two. Sorry guys if you can hear my belly. I'm actually gonna eat after this. I just want to get, I just want to do this and then I'm gonna eat. All right, pile number two. This is Orsurus Renewal reversed. Okay. For some of you, I'm just gonna go from with what I see. For some of you, your person might feel like you guys aren't as connected as you usually are. So the last time they saw you, that connection that they normally feel, it wasn't really there. And maybe not so much in an okay. For some of you, it was in an emotional sense, and then for some of you, it was in a physical sense. The way you guys usually are, like before the last time you met, there was either more intimacy or there was more of an emotional connection, and the last time they saw you, that wasn't really there. For some of you, they might felt like he was being a bit more distant than you usually are. So you was okay, cool. You obviously was in their presence, but again, you just maybe you wasn't really being as affectionate as you usually are, and they kind of was like, I don't know what's going on here. Or it could even be a situation where they was the ones that wasn't really being affectionate. Um, but I'm trying to find the reason. Obviously, I need to shuffle for the reason. But you see these oracle decks. They can really give you some information. Um, okay, for some of you, it's that renewal is reversed, meaning you know how people kind of find, well, this does not apply for pile number one. I don't know what was going on there, but you see, pile number two, this person might feel like we kind of need something to spice up our connection. And the last time I saw you, it was just, the same old thing, and it's getting a bit dry and stale a bit. And they kind of want to spice it up because obviously they have interest in you, and even though they're kind of feeling a bit detached because things in the relationship aren't really that spicy right now. Um, they still want it to spice up. They just don't know how. So that's a bit of a dilemma that they're in regarding you. Okay. Five of Swords. Okay, for some of you, there might have been an argument. There literally could have been an argument the last time you spoke to them. Or if there wasn't an argument, there was some mind games going on. Sometimes when the connection gets a bit dry, or it's the same old thing, it becomes a routine. It can cause some tension, and some awkwardness, and which can either result to either an argument, or it can result to just two people feeling a certain way, and one trying to one up the other. It turns into a little mind game, and some of you may have been experiencing that, or you guys were together and you just wasn't really talking that much. One of the three, but there was a bit of verbal awkwardness going on. The start. And for those where it didn't really turn into a big argument, or they're holding back on what they want to say, is because I feel like this person is still holding hope for the connection. So as I said, if it's getting a bit mundane, they're like, okay, you know what, it can pick up. It doesn't have to. Let me move this here. I didn't even realise. Part number one must have been like, well, I can't even see the cards. What's going on? Yeah, I'll leave them here. Okay. Strength reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse. And the Princess of Pentacles upright. Okay, so guys, this person feels like, I hope this connection works out, because right now there's some awkwardness or some tension between me and pile number two. There's awkwardness and tension between me and pile number two. The connection, we're not getting along like we usually get along. For some of you, you may have been... Okay, this is for small percentage of you. Some of you might have got together and the last time you met, and someone may have been focusing on their career a bit more. I don't know if they was on their phone, or they was maybe trying to do some homework, coursework in front of the other person, and that's obviously caused extra tension in the connection, because it's like, why would you start busting out coursework, or why would you start doing work? Guys, you're gonna have to ignore my belly. I swear I'm gonna eat after this. I'm not a hungry child. There's food downstairs, but it's early in the morning. Usually I make breakfast, but I just wanted to do this. I can still read, don't worry, it doesn't affect my reading. Yeah, literally. Yeah, this is for a small percentage of you. Some of you basically were trying to do either work or career things the last time you guys were talking, and it just didn't work out that well. Well, to be honest, someone shouldn't really have done that, because when you're with someone, you kind of... Actually, you know what? I can't even talk, because the last relationship I was in, I made sure I did my coursework. That man could not tell me not to do my coursework, so it is what it is, isn't it? But someone was focusing on either work or coursework, and it's annoyed the other person, because it's like, so why are you here then? Why didn't you just stay at home and do your coursework or your work then? So that was for some people. Some of you is just literally, you're not getting along as well as you usually would. Not you, they feel like they aren't getting along with you like they normally would. They kind of feel like the connection has sort of weakened. Is weakened because, as I said, it may be getting a bit stale. But when I say it's getting stale, guys, or it's getting a bit too comfortable, you can spice it up. It's calm. Like, you can find a way to do that. You guys can probably, go out more. Maybe, speak to your partner about what is it you want to do. I don't know if people in this pile, they're a bit too scared to ask their partner, like, what should we do to spice up the connection? But if you don't, who else will? Is a connection between the two of you guys, you know what I mean? Right. The last time, what this person felt, okay, someone in this connection was studying the other person, and I feel like it was the feminine, And when I say the feminine, it doesn't necessarily have to be the woman, but it's the person that had the most feminine energy. So whoever the feminine was, I feel like they was really observing the masculine. Like, what's going on here? I don't understand what's going on. Why are you being weird? Um, why are you being weird? Why are you not connecting with me like you usually are? Why is this a mind game? Why are you arguing with me? Or what's happening? Why is the connection weak? There's literally a lot of questions that the feminine has right now, and it's literally like, why is this happening? I don't get it. If your person is the feminine, then this is what they was thinking and feeling at the time. Like, I don't understand why this connection isn't working out. I don't get it. So they feel like they have to study you to find out why that is. Um, okay, let's see some more information. I mean, I say you guys just, I don't know, go to like a roller skating rink. I don't know, do something fun. If you guys usually do that, then do something that you don't normally do. Like all this relationship or dating process needs some spicing up. It's not the end of the world, you know. How did pile number two's person feel when they last saw them? Okay, thank you. A powerful energy shift. Yep, see? A powerful energy shift. What that means is, however the energy usually is, this person was like, this ain't it. This is a completely different energy. We're not normally like this. We normally get along very well. Why is it the last time I've seen you now is this big awkward energy? So if you can see the Eclipse Mermaid, she literally is, her face is literally like, what is going on here? Like, what? Things ain't usually like this. I don't understand. And I feel like the red in the image is literally you know, the red can be interpreted like lust or passion. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I do think it's a bit of anger. I feel like this person's a bit annoyed and angry because it's the last time they saw you, because however the energy and the aura was the last time they saw you is not normally like that. So they're just a bit like, what's going on here? The eclipse can kind of mean there's literally a change in our cycle. Our cycle meaning the way our connection is, because obviously there's an eclipse here. You can see it. 1 represents like new beginnings because it's a 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So yeah, they're just like, okay, our connections is turning it into something completely new that I'm not really, not even ready for, but I'm unaware of how this connection is changing, and it's making this person feel a bit not uneasy, but just making them feel a bit confused and perplexed, because they're like, how did we even get to, how did the connection even get to this point of, you know, where everyone's just feeling awkward and anxious, not anxious, awkward, and playing mind games with each other. He or she did, or they're really like, I don't understand how it got here. Someone's car alarm is going off. Wonder what that means. Something's busted. Everyone's more alarmed. This person's more alarmed. Guys, you think it's a joke? I pick up every sign. Anytime I hear something is related to this reading, I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, the Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Yeah, I've never seen that card before in my life, so I'm happy a new card has come out, because you guys know what? There's how many cards in this deck here, and every time I want to do a reading, it keeps showing the same 10 cards, and it's just annoying me because I want new cards. It's just annoying. But now they actually showed a new card I've never seen, that you guys can literally go back in the past videos. I've never had this card before, so I'm actually so happy. But anyways, guys, that's not the point. The point is the Lantern Fairy's here, and she represents a clear solution. What that means is this person's like, I don't understand why we're doing all this arguing or all this awkward energy, because there's literally a clear solution to this, to our problems. And is what I said in the beginning, guys, is let's do something spicy. Let's do something different. Or it could be that you guys just need to connect more, in terms of emotionally connect more. Because again, like, I don't really see a lot of cups in this reading in particular. And that's kind of showing me that, you know, the romance and the emotional connection you guys once had, no, you guys aren't, you or both of you or this person hasn't really been focusing on it that much, so that element's not really showing up in the reading. So maybe that's something you guys need to focus more on, and that would be a clear solution to the problem. Snow Angel, the signs are already with you. Like, the universe is literally showing you this is just a, if it makes you guys feel any better, the number 4 represents some stability and protection, right? So the connection is already, there's a stability there because the connection is going through a rough patch, and you guys are still talking. You guys, the connection is still strong, and there's stability and there's protection, you know, in that. So, and the signs already with you is basically explaining that there are signs showing you that all this connection needs is for you guys to put the love back into it. Everyone's so focused on the technicalities of the connection, who's not doing this and who's not doing that. But if you guys just remember why you love each other in the first place, and put that love more, show more of that affection into the connection, then it can work out. It can go back to how it was before, or it could even be even better than it was before, because you guys got over the rough patch. So you guys kind of know that you guys can get over a lot of things. Your connection it doesn't really, it can't break like that, basically. Bottom of the deck, strangely lonely, holding on way too tight, reversed. Yeah, this person kind of feels like it's either them or you. I feel like they more think this is you though. They might feel like you're not really valuing the connection as much as them, in terms of an emotional sense, and they feel like this is where it's gone wrong. If you guys are like, oh hell no, I'm the one that's focusing on the emotional sense of stuff, then they kind of know it's kind of their fault then, because someone is not focusing on the emotional aspects of the connection, and this is where it's gone a bit downhill, and they know this. So, and if it's them that wasn't really taking the connection seriously, they know that's why it has caused strain onto the connection. So it's literally, guys, it's not a big thing. You guys just show more affection in the connection and you should be fine. Because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what Osiris and Isis had. It was a strong emotional connection. They loved each other, do you know what I mean? And I think that's just, you guys are just forgetting that a bit. So yeah, that is your reading, pile number 2. If you like just reading, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, details on the description are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 3. Yeah, I'll put it here. Pile number 3, this is if you chose low-key play in reverse. So what I get is, guys, that the last time you guys met up, it may have been very serious. It may have been a very serious conversation, a very serious aura. All I know is someone was not playing games and they was not playing about. It was all seriousness. Um, and yeah, that's all. Well, this is how this person. If you guys are like, oh, I was not even being that serious. What's that about? This person feels like that. They feel like the last time they saw you, it was a very serious energy. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. They might be a very serious person, which could make it into a good thing, right? Because that would kind of suggest that it's not everyday play games. You know what I mean? But if they are a very playful person and there was no type of, and the energy was completely serious the whole time, it could possibly be a negative thing. But the whole point is there was a serious energy. So we're going to get some more details. Okay, and Loki's mouth, he has his finger on his mouth, right, as in to hold a secret. So I think some things were said. I think some people were holding in their feelings for quite a while. And the last time you guys saw each other, someone said, you know what, I don't even know why I'm keeping this a secret no more, because at the end of the day, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like everyone's business got rinsed, meaning someone said something and it was supposed to be kept to themselves. And they said, no, I'm going to say this because I don't understand why I'm keeping my mouth shut, because you need to hear this. Yeah. So that's for some of you. Some real feelings got said that day, the last time you met. Or this person was feeling like they wanted to say something to you, like very honest. Oh, and I need to see more information. This is too much for me. But the yellow in the card, it really focuses on the solar plexus chakra, and that's like having the willpower to actually do things. And if it's reversed, that means it could actually indicate this person really wanted to say, like, be very honest about something, and they felt like they couldn't. So either some things were said and the person couldn't take it anymore, or nothing was said, but the person really wanted to say something. Okay. How did pile number three's person feel the last time they saw them? Seven of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, it's literally like your person was like, I don't know if I should say this, this, or this. I don't know if I should be honest about this, this, or this. But it's going to have to be said. And I feel like for some of you, certain things were actually said, and it's caused this person to feel like, so where do we go from here? What does that mean? What does that mean then? Is that, we're we talking again or we're not? What does that mean? Do you want to talk to someone else then? Is that what you're telling me? Or they might be feeling like they might have maybe other options, might be a better choice, basically. How did one of this person feel at pass on this food? Five of Cups. And Ace of Wands reversed. And the Hanged Woman. And the Queen of Wands reversed. So guys, okay. I feel like someone got told about themselves. I feel like someone said, you know what? Let me explain something to you because I don't think you're understanding something. And all feelings came out. And I feel like this person or you, this person just feels like, at the end of the day, whoever it was, this person feels like they feel really hurt by what was said. They feel really hurt by the seriousness of the serious energy that came out the last time they saw you. They're just like, wow, okay, so this is how people are really feeling. Or they're like, okay, so wow, that's what's really happening here. Some of you, they feel like, okay, you've just turned to just someone just very serious. Obviously, if they've been taking the mickey and you've put your foot down the last time you saw them, then obviously they kind of deserve that, right? Cool. But yeah, either way, they just feel like they feel quite sad, disappointed, feeling like they might have to, go and talk to someone else, or they feel like you're going to most probably talk to someone else because of the seriousness that came from you. Take whatever resonates. Or they feel like the seriousness that came from you or from them is going to cause someone, either them or you, to talk to other options because it was a very intense conversation, it looks like, or it was a very intense event that happened the last time they saw you. They kind of felt like, yeah, so where's this going now? I don't understand where this is going. My phone's ringing, I can't even answer it, I'm doing a reading. I wonder what that means in this. Maybe it means some of you aren't answering their phone calls after this happened. Obviously I'm going to call back the person that's calling me, but some of you, it might literally mean like, okay, no, you said the most, I'm not talking to you now. They might be trying to call you and you're like, no, I'm not going to answer the phone because you actually took the mickey, or vice versa. They might not be answering your calls because of what was said at the time. It really hurt their feelings. They basically feel like they need to reevaluate the whole connection because they can't believe that. For some of you, if you're the feminine energy, the Queen of Wands reversed, I feel like a lot of you got really angry or you kind of showed your vulnerable side, and this person's like, I didn't even know you could get angry like that. I didn't know that's how you are when you're angry. I didn't know that's how you was really feeling. So they have to really analyze your behavior. Like, wow, okay, that's crazy. What do I do now? Like, can I deal with that type of anger? Can I deal with that type of honesty? Because for them, they felt like your honesty was a bit too brutal. Or it was their honor. Or you guys remember, this could be vice versa. So maybe your their honesty was a bit too brutal and it made you really angry. Like, what? Who are you talking to? What do you mean? And yeah, either way, someone got angry and someone was like, yeah, I'm going to tell you how I feel because I've had enough now. Let me get more information. More information. Or if no one got angry yet, someone just kind of, it's made someone feel quite insecure about themselves after someone's revealed how they've actually felt. And this person's just kind of like, this is a mess. This is a mess. I don't even know where we go from here. Pile number 3 is person of interest. Feel last time they saw them. Okay, cool. Out trick-or-treating, we're here. I feel like this is saying everyone had some hidden characters they was holding inside and it just came out. They might feel like you had this jack-o'-lantern, I don't even know if that's what you call him, energy inside you, and you just let it out. Like, what? You want to play with me? You want to play with me? Okay, let me tell you about yourself, because I've been holding this in. I've been being like this lady here. Just calm, yeah? No, now I'm going to switch it up because you've just got me so angry. So that's for some of you. Like, they just saw the rage and they were like, okay, this is a completely different person. Wow. We're here, meaning, yes, jack-o'-lantern's here because you really tried me. So someone's whole aura just got switched to serious, and this person's just like, wow, I don't even know how that happened. I think they're a bit scared. If it's you guys that got either angry or you just switched to serious mode, they're a bit scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. They may be keeping their distance because they don't know how, they can't deal with that serious energy. But obviously, if you've turned serious, and everyone knows girls don't turn serious for no reason, you know, or sane ones. So if you know it's their fault, then oh well, they deserve that, innit? Okay, obviously next time maybe have a calm conversation with them. But yeah, it was the seriousness for them. It just caused them to feel a bit anxious. Okay, that one really flew. Three witchy sisters, the power of 3. Okay, guys, I don't know if there's some third party situation going on around here. You guys may have actually had a discussion about a third party, be it only because I'm seeing 3 people on trick or treat, 3 people on witchy sisters. It's giving me third party. So for some of you, literally, you could have had a serious conversation about a third party, be it another love interest in the equation, outside the equation, or a family member or a friend, and the conversation didn't go that well, and it just turned to a big drama. So yeah, that's for some of you. For some of you, maybe a third party had to get involved when the conversation got a bit serious or the energy got a bit serious. Maybe you needed a mediator in there. But yeah, for some of you, this person might feel like, okay, maybe we need to go counselling because I don't understand this energy. Yeah, so for some of you, this person might feel like you guys might need to go therapy together to mend your connection, because at this point they don't even know what to do. Like, individually as a person, they don't know how to mend it because they don't understand how the energy just got so serious the last time they saw you. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. They could feel that about you, meaning they feel like maybe you're taking the connection too seriously, and you're not kind of letting things just flow. So it's causing a strain on the connection. Or it's vice versa. Maybe they feel like, okay, am I taking the connection too seriously? Because this person's really telling me, you know, about myself, and is making me feel like, what am I supposed to do then? It's a dynamic of someone taking the connection way too seriously and someone kind of not doing it, and this is why argument has been formed. Someone could even say, you play too much, you think this is a joke, you think this is a game, and it's not a game, this is serious. If you want to play games, go and play with someone else, because I'm not the person in it. So it could have turned to that. One person is taking this very seriously and the other person just thinks it's a game, innit? It's literally the dynamics of the connection. We have Sea Beacon Fairy Guidance, but where will it lead you? that's really giving me the vibe of an actual therapist. I actually feel like some of you, this person might feel like you guys need the help. Hey, look, another three. I can't even make this up. Literally, like this person feels like they need another person in the equation, either to give advice, because they don't know what to do moving forward, or literally this person got caught talking to another person and you guys got angry, or vice versa. Literally, wow. So as a conclusion, for some of you, this person wasn't taking things seriously and you got angry, and it's turned to a big argument, and this person now feels like you guys probably need counselling or something. That's one scenario. Another scenario literally is, um, this person, so many scenarios. There was a third party situation. One person got angry about it, and they're like, "Do you think I'm a joke? Do you think I'm a joke? Do you think I'm gonna talk to you while you're talking to someone else? Because I'm not." And it's turned to a serious conversation. And this person's like, "Wow, okay." So take what resonates, but this is how this person's feeling. If you guys are in a third party situation and you kind of confronted this person about it, they're just feeling like don't know what to do moving forward. They might even try and mention let's do therapy, but why should you guys do therapy when you guys are the ones, keeping it loyal, and they're the ones that want to bring a third party into the situation? I don't really get it, but who am I to dictate anyone's relationship? But yeah, take whatever resonates. If you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can look in the description box below for details. I don't know why I can't say that just smoothly. Every video I've had a problem saying that just smooth. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later.